Hey guys,
Hi, Chantel.
I'm in my PJs and like Roxanne's in like full glam.
I'm literally in sweatpants and a white shirt.
No,
But
you're in full glam.
I did put blush on because I always look so now that we're doing videos, which like we're not gonna do it all the time, but this is a lot, but we will do it sometimes. Today I
We got the
randomly
best news. I'm just kidding. I thought you were
what?
talking about I thought you were gonna jump in right away and talk about Tamra.
Oh my gosh, no, I was gonna talk about how I was craving Potbelly's cookies. Do you guys have Potbelly's by you? Because if not, I feel so bad for you. That is by far the best sandwiches, and they have the best cookies. And so I just DoorDash cookies to my house.
Oh my god, the oatmeal ones?
The oatmeal ones
Yeah,
and the
they're
sugar
really.
cookie.
Oh, I've never had the
They're
sugar.
so good. You know that I get the hot pepper can? I get like a 12
No,
pack
she
of them.
orders, yeah, you guys, she orders the full on cans, like 12 of them at a time. And I'm like, isn't your asshole burning? Because like how? And she
Wait,
puts it on everything. Like she'll put it on like ice cream, probably. Like you're nasty.
I'm obsessed with it. I just love spicy. I love that feeling of like dying and suffocating from spice. It was funny because someone had said that Louis was on like a TikTok live and that Joe Judice was complaining about how Teresa wastes toilet paper. And I don't know, do you do that?
I don't like. Why would I waste it?
Do you know, like when you're peeing, I'm not saying for anything, but my husband, like he has like yelled at me multiple times because he's like, you just peed. Why did you just like wrap your hand in toilet paper for pee? I thought that was so funny. I was like, that's so relatable.
I know that it's funny, but also it's like they have no room to talk because like they don't have to do it ever. So it's like you don't know how we feel.
I know. Oh my gosh. I'm speaking of that, like I have to start potty training Jack because we just haven't gotten to it. And I'm just so scared.
Why? You did so good with your girls. Like, why are you
I
so
did
scared?
so good. Right at 2, they were potty trained. It was amazing, but I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna do. I don't know. I just feel like my life is way more chaotic. So I am just like I'm embarrassed that he's gonna be 3 in July, and I'm like, I can't believe I haven't even potty trained him yet.
Oh my god! Like, don't put that out there. People are gonna be like, my kid's 3 and he's not potty trained.
But that's fine too because my friend
When did they tell you that you should start potty training? Like, when is it
honestly, they say
normal?
when they're ready, but then there's like the celebrities, like the Kristen Bell. I'll never forget. You know Kristen Bell from that Netflix show. She's from
Yeah,
Gossip Girl.
yeah.
You know her. She said that her kids were like still in diapers at 6,
Okay.
and that's a celebrity, you guys.
Like school won't take you. So like, were they like homeschooled?
I have no idea. Like Google it. Literally, like Kristen Bell parent.
No, that's just nasty. Like, I'm sorry, that's nasty.
Yeah, and also like I'm sorry, like I need to potty train because I'm sick of paying for diapers. Like I'm broke here. I'm literally broke. I mean, even with the formula, I told Jacob this was going to be our last bin, and he's like, "Are you sure? Like, are you sure? Because she's going to be one March 27th." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm going to give her whole milk now." And that's my life. But you guys, like the formula and the diapers, it's so much money. It's so much money weekly. So
Yeah, no,
yeah.
expensive having kids.
Yeah, but it's the best thing ever. Because there's those people that they're always like, "Oh, it's not the right time. It's not the right time." It's never gonna be the right time. So just like have that kid.
You'll make it work.
Yeah. But in other news, Chantel. Okay, first off, I never sleep early. I never, ever, ever sleep early. Very rarely do I. Last night, I
We were
went
supposed to podcast last night and do like an update on Blake Lively stuff, and I was like, "Can we just do in the morning?" Like I was like the whole time change thing. We're in the Midwest and we have that stupid time change,
yeah,
and yeah, so like the hour has like really ruined
we lost an hour.
1 hour. It's ruined us.
But now it's like light out outside
Yeah,
in the time. So it's been really nice, like with that. And so, yeah, she had texted me and my husband invited my mom to come to church with us and go out to eat. My mom loves going out to eat. She's the only Chaldean mom that you will know that likes going out to eat because most Chaldean moms like think that's dirty. They're like,
yep.
ew, you go out to eat, you're disgusting, you're a peasant, blah, blah, blah. My mom, for some reason, I don't know where the hell she came from. If you tell her, let's go out to eat, she perks up. Like when Chantel on New Year's was with her, she was like always like telling Chantel, let's go to breakfast. Like, let's go to a restaurant for breakfast. And Chantel was like, I don't want to fucking go to breakfast. And my mom is just so about that. So he like told her, he's like, we're going to go to church, then we're going to go to dinner. And she perked up. She's like, I'll come to dinner. And he's like, well, no, you're not going to come unless you come to church with us. So
Yeah, poor girl though, because she literally already goes to church.
I know. So she went to church twice. And then we went out and we were like kind of like having drinks and eating. And then when you texted me, I was like, thank God. Cause I was like, I don't.
And I didn't even know you weren't at home. So like, imagine if I was like, when are we doing it? And you're like, I'm still out. And then you have to go home and take your kids and put them to sleep. I would have died. I'm like, no.
But those are busy nights. They fall asleep right away when we're out. So it would have been fine. But I like was so tired. I again attempted to finish White Lotus episode 3. I could not do it. And I said, it's time to put my phone down. It is time to put my phone down and just pass out. I woke up at 2 a.m. and I was like, should I check my phone? And I'm like, I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, let me just check it. Cause once you check your phone, you're fucked. You're awake. That's it. And so I check my phone and I have all these texts and these DMs and they're like, Tamra Judge has quit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I slept and we haven't posted about it. So I'm like freaking out. So right away, I grabbed my laptop. I'm up at this point. So yeah, Tamra Judge and the Real Housewives of Orange County, they were in New Orleans. And
this is their first cast trip, right? Like how they do like a mini trip and then they'll do like a bigger trip.
Yeah. So she decides to go on Instagram. So she literally ends up saying that she insinuates that she's quitting. Chanel, do you have it where what exactly she said, that pink post? Because I'm pulling up my notes.
Yeah, she says, it was a long run, exclamation point. When life gives you real problems, this reality shit doesn't make sense. Peace out. She does a peace out sign. And then she goes, I'm out. And then she like, someone posted it too. Like, I think it was Taste of Reality. And then they said, just posted this. Is this like true? And then she goes, yes.
Yeah. So, well, everyone was asking, they're like, is this true? Like, did she really post that? Did she really quit? And she immediately says yes. And there were videos. So I was up all night. It was funny because I was posting on our Patreon and some of our Patreon members were like, girl, what are you doing up? It's 4 a.m. I'm like, what are you doing up? And we're both like, we're on TikTok. It was funny. But anyways, so there was video footage of Tamra before like she quit. She quit in the evening. This was during the day. And she looks out of place. Like I don't know if you caught that, but she looked uncomfortable, not her usual self. And I think it's because, in my opinion, she's just really uncomfortable with the fact of how she came across last season because she was the most hated housewife. And guess what Bravo says after all of that? They say, you know what? We're going to make it even worse for you. We're going to bring your enemy on the show. We're going to bring Gretchen on the show. Checkmate. We're really going to put you through it. So, because she has said, by the way, she's said multiple times, if Bravo brings Gretchen back, then I will not come on the show. I will not be on the show. I will quit. Of course, she always says he's like, what are the empty threats? And she didn't quit.
She just like plays games.
Yeah. Well, so Gretchen comes back. She's used to people kissing her ass and doesn't seem like that's happening here.
But in the videos we see, isn't she walking with Gretchen? Wasn't like her
she's walking, but she doesn't seem like her usual happy self. Okay. So, and then what's so funny is what I think happened was the girls were holding her accountable and she couldn't handle it. And then I saw a montage of every time Tamra has threatened to quit. And it was always when the women were trying to hold her accountable and she gets up and she runs. So I was like, that's exactly what just happened. And she cannot handle it. So she is threatening to quit. So the next day, you guys, she ends up taking a selfie of her. She's like pouting her lips and she wants everyone to know that she's at the airport. And she posts again the selfie, and on top of it, she puts like this sticker that says mental health is mental health. And all I was thinking is, here she is talking about mental health when last season we saw her do everything in her power to destroy other people's mental health. But let's say I'm going through this crisis and I am going through a mental health issue. I don't think that I'm going to post about it the next day at the airport and then tell you guys about it. Like, I just feel like it's not authentic.
Yeah, she keeps bringing it up too. So it's like, yeah, I'm not taking away. Maybe she does have mental health problems. Clearly she's going through it, but it's like, why are you always mentioning it? Like, why don't you try to do the work, go deeper, do what you got to do, and then come on the other side and say, like I struggled a lot. This is what I had to do and all those things. But she just keeps mentioning it as more of like to make us feel bad for her.
I want to know what her therapy said. Remember how she said that she got a therapist? I want to know about that because I think if Tamra went into the season saying, hold me accountable, a lot of people would have respected that. But it sounds like she's going to play the victim card again. And it doesn't seem like the ladies didn't leave. So everyone's still in New Orleans, like filming. She left. And she's putting it on social media. There's no way Bravo's okay with this. There's no way
I
they're
just feel like this is such a game. Like, there's no way she's not going to come back.
Oh, 100%. She
Yeah.
1,000,000% did not actually quit. But
Yeah.
what do you think Bravo is thinking when she does this? I mean,
that is scary. It's like, holy shit. Like the main person is telling us they're quitting. Like, are they quitting? Like, what are they doing? They're going to probably have to try to kiss her ass and say, what do you want to do?
No, you're so
so?
wrong. You're
No, I
so
think
wrong.
they are.
Bravo does not give a shit. But
I
when
mean, they do.
but when you skirt and you put mental health in something, you have to tread very lightly. And that's exactly what Andy Cohen did. He responded to it and he said, I got the report of what happened last night. All I will say is this. I can't comment on what's going on. We're filming shows. I guess the only thing the thing that is at the top of my mind is that one of her best friends, if not her best friend, is going through an incredibly intense health crisis. So maybe keep that in mind. Otherwise, I really don't have anything to say on the subject. So what looks like is going to happen is that they're going to use Teddy's cancer, which is a horrible,
Really sad.
she's going through it. It's horrible, but this is not about Tamra. So they're going to use Teddy's cancer as to why Tamra is spiraling. But Tamra spiraled last season. Being held accountable has nothing to do with Teddy. And it could be where she's like, you know what? I'm so over this shit. I'm over you guys, like coming for me. My friend has like real issues, but then it's like, then you would walk. You're not going to sit here posting about social media. Even at that point, you'd probably say like, fuck this podcast. Like, I don't even care about that. But just because, we all have things that we go through. We all have, like Chantal, I know that when we've recorded, there's been really, intense things that have happened to your dad or my dad. But that doesn't mean we treat people horribly because that's happening, or we can't hold ourselves accountable or take some constructive criticism at work, whether it's here or at our company. So I think it's kind of shitty. And I think that it might even get to a point that Teddy, low key, she won't tell her, but she'll be annoyed and she'll be like, don't like use my cancer as a reason of like why you're saying I'm going through stuff and make it about you. Like that would piss me off.
Yeah. And like, do you have to go that far and quit? Or can't you just can't you just withdraw a little bit and then like, if it really was the issue, at the reunion one time, you could just say like, listen, my heart wasn't in it this season. I was going to allow with my best friend. I wanted to be there for her. Some of this shit didn't really matter to me. And then like, that was it. But like, for you to like storm off and make it such a like crazy thing, like I'm done. Like, it's just so Tamra. It's so Tamra coded.
But when she says like the mental health thing, I'm just looking at her like, you literally put Jen through the ringer. You put freaking Shannon, like the way Shannon handled you, I'm still confused about that she was able to get through that. Even Ryan, you tried to ruin his life. So it's like, imagine them. Imagine what they're going
That
through.
was just in the last seasons. Like you've done that this whole time, like throughout your whole like show on the Real Housewives.
And for those of you who don't know what happened with her and Gretchen, obviously, and I'll never forget this, Gretchen actually ended up forgiving Tamra, went against Alexis, and you actually felt bad for Alexis in this season. And at the end of the day, like she thought her and Tamra were BFFs, and then Tamra fucking turned on her at the very end, and she didn't return the next season. Well, when Tamra's daughter, I think it's Sydney, had posted something about Tamra on social media and like what her mom does and what she puts on social media, Gretchen commented on it. And Tamra said, if Gretchen ever was to come back on the show, I will never be seen on that show. So again, it's empty threats. Did she actually quit? No, she didn't actually quit. Like she's definitely going to start filming again. She just left the trip and she's kind of like a producer. So this makes good TV and
she knows, man.
Yeah, she knows. And when we talk about
I'll be shocked if she does not come back.
If she doesn't come back and she actually quit, everyone shit on my life, but there's no way. So I'm so confident There's no way. You can totally shit on me though if I'm wrong, but there's absolutely no way. She's done this 3 different times. Like I literally have. Did you just like you had a little cute cough right there?
No, I know I didn't cough. I was just like, yeah.
Oh. See, it's funny because I can see you now. But yeah, you have to like see this montage because it literally proves, and that's
No, I
exactly.
saw it. You posted it.
Oh yeah. So
Mhm.
that's exactly what she did. She was for sure. But you know what was interesting, Chantal, is that Heather didn't go with her.
And there's that.
I think Heather is kind of ballsy right now, because she realizes that for the first time, Tamra doesn't have enough people on her side.
Well, yeah, and you shouldn't really be one of them. But like I said, I don't feel bad for Heather either. So
You guys know that we said we're coming into the season and we're not defending people who see stupidity. Like
no,
Shannon, we're not defending you. We're
nope.
gonna like be like, okay,
If
well,
you don't
Tamra's
help people out for where they need to be, like I'm not feeling bad for you.
yeah, I'm interested to see what happens. I have not watched the Real Houses of New York yet. I mean,
Oh,
or sorry, Atlanta.
Atlanta? Well, I did. Your girl who doesn't watch Atlanta did. And let me say that was fire.
Oh, really? Okay, so you liked
So
it?
good. I mean, like, I can't tell you because like I'm the worst person to listen to, but even Carlos King like did this little clip and he was being so dramatic. It was the best clip ever. I don't know if you saw it, but he was like,
I love him. No, actually, one of our listeners sent it, and I forgot to watch it.
he's like, as one of the like he's just like, you guys all ask me. You guys ask me every second. Like as someone, like obviously as someone that was a producer that knows the people, knows the show, he goes, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. He's like, I'll never lie. And like all of a sudden you thought he was gonna say something bad, and he goes, that shit was a 10 out of 10. And so
Wow.
then when he said that, I was like, okay, like let me watch today because I'm not big on Atlanta last few seasons. So I'm curious for you to watch because I want to know who really is like new versus I know some people like Portia, Kenya, and
Phaedra,
then
Shamia,
Phaedra.
they're not
Oh,
new.
Shamia's not new.
No.
Is she new full time?
Yes.
Okay, because like she was explaining a lot of her family, so I was like, okay, she must be new because like she was explaining her husband and her kids. And then what's her name? The one that got divorced last year, Ralph. What's her name?
Drew, which
Drew.
I'm shocked they brought her back.
I know. I don't like her really.
Neither.
So
I don't like her at all. It's
it
crazy because
doesn't seem. I will say, like, it seems like a lot of OGs are back. So it's like 4 OGs almost, and like 4 new. There's a lot of girls. So it was good. It was really good actually.
yeah, I need to watch. I want to watch, and we'll like add it to our Beverly Hills recap.
Yeah,
So
we could do
we'll do
that for
that.
sure.
But Kenya did post about it, and when I said the Tamra stuff, I had posted a tweet on X, and I basically said unpopular opinion, but no matter what Tamra does, like she is needed for the show. I don't want to see her go. She's needed for the show. And someone was like, "Well, why don't you give that same energy to Kenya?" I am like distraught that Kenya is not going to be on the show. Like I am distraught.
They showed her the first episode.
But they cut out a lot. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, Kenya does do things that have pissed me off in the past, but I feel like she is so fucking good for the show and she is absolutely needed. And I don't even think that's an unpopular opinion. I think that's a popular opinion. Well, let's see what they show and how we see it because
Because already the first season, she's already one that's starting the drama a little bit. So it's like that's crazy.
right.
Like she's gonna be the one to be like gone.
Well, she posted that Kenya was the only person,
Who posted?
someone had posted
Oh,
it on like X that Kenya is the only person that's trending, and they wrote cis Kenya stay trending, and then Kenya story said when they try to erase but are the only one trending. So Kenya said that about herself. So so it looks like that whole first episode she was cut quite a bit, even though we saw a little bit of her, and that sucks. That sucks because even if like what she did was like a horrible thing, right? But I still feel like they should just like leave it and then not like play with the editing and then just like tell a full story. No
yeah.
questions asked. Like let's just tell a full story. Don't, cut it out because of so and so. Kind of like when they try to do that shit with Monique too. And then she was like gone and it was like, no, let her stay. Stop trying to ice it out. If it happens organically, then it happens organically. But
Like it already happened in the show. So I'm like, unless you're really gonna like do the same thing for everybody, it's like they kind of pick and choose. Like that's where it's weird a little bit. It's like so like there's like such a gray area with all this stuff.
yeah, no, for sure. So,
But it was good.
I'm gonna end up watching it. So,
Yeah. They seem like they're like most of them are rich again. Like sometimes when you watch and then you're like, okay, half these people are broke, but like these girls like have money.
no wonder Phaedra like literally left Married to Medicine, and like it was so confusing. It was like, wait, did she actually leave? Like, why is she so adamant? Because she had Atlanta.
But she wasn't even in the first episode, so it's just so like weird. But she's in the credits, and she's like, you know, a main peach.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I did catch up to Married to Medicine. So if like no one's watching, like that's all I did yesterday. All day I watched like 8 episodes, you guys, to Married to Medicine, and like holy shit, that show is good. I feel bad for Phaedra. Like you didn't, right?
no, I feel bad for
Oh,
her.
I feel bad for her too. I feel like the ladies are being a little bit like
It reminds me of our cousins.
in what way?
In a way where like Jackie, I think in a confessional was like, this is how we are as friends. Like if you don't like it, whatever. But you don't have to be like an asshole all the time. And sometimes like us and our cousins, we're like too damn direct with each other. And it comes off as like being an asshole. And it's like, wait, why are we doing that?
I'm sure for I'm sure for them, like they do feel like Phaedra is being surface, being fake a little bit. But for me, when I was watching it, I'm like, but she does try with you guys. Like she does try to do parties with you guys. She does try to do things and hang out with you guys and like Kiki and stuff like that. But it's like, so why are you guys getting mad at her?
They throw a lot of shade. And she's the type that she catches that you're throwing shade. She's remembering. Like she's like, okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to distance myself from you. And now you're wondering why I distance myself from you. And it's like, well, that's why I distance myself from you. So,
and Toya is the only one that like caught it, or like maybe like we need to look at ourselves in the mirror because like we're not these perfect people. But
I got this like Fenty beauty cream that was 50% off from Ulta. I love Fenty's lip gloss.
Yeah, Fenty lip glosses are the OGs.
I know, it's so good. What else was going on? By the way, I called you a couple times yesterday and you didn't answer.
I was just tired. I was watching.
Yeah, I was like, why isn't she answering me?
Like, what else is going on Married to Medicine, or like you're saying anything else?
No, but I was asking why you weren't answering me yesterday.
Oh, I just was tired.
Okay, don't do that though. I was really ugly of you. I was like, where is she? And Chantel, she shares her location with her friends, right? She shares her location with her friends. But with me, one time we were sharing each other's location, and I forgot why we were, but she cut that shit off real quick. And I'm not lying. She made sure, like, I was gonna keep it, like, know where I'm at.
The last person I want in my location is Roxanne. She will stop.
All your friends, like all your friends.
No, not all my friends. Literally 2 friends, and then my sister does now too. My sister Bianca does.
So why
because she's like she's my in case of emergency contact.
But you're my in case there's an emergency contact.
But I shouldn't be though, because I won't answer any phone calls. So change that.
Yeah, but my husband also doesn't check his phone ever, so it's like I have nobody. So, but yeah, like
she'll answer for you.
No, but I should actually. But yeah, like I remember, like it said, Chantel is no longer sharing her location with you. I've never even talked to her about this, but I felt.
When did I even share it with you?
It was like last year. But I held on to it because I remember one time we were on the phone and you were like, yeah, Talia knew my location. And I was like, okay, why does Talia? I don't even think I confronted you, but I was just thinking, I'm like, why does that bitch have your location? Like, who's she? Why is she?
Who has my location?
That's her like best friend. But like,
yeah, 2 of my friends have my location.
It's not that serious. Like, what? So, anyways, just know 2025, cut those people out of your life.
Who?
People out like Chantel who think they're too good. And what?
You're breaking
up. I don't know what's happening. Wow, this is like a side. Oh, damn it. But yeah, that's my advice for everyone to cut those people out.
Okay, cut me out. I would like to see.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, poor Chantel though. Today, like she even went and did our taxes for me because I couldn't make it.
Yeah, for our podcast.
But you still ain't shit.
Okay. I watched your kids.
There's like a delay right now. I feel like there's like nothing else. I was gonna do this whole Justin Baldoni thing and updates and stuff, but I'm gonna do that on its own. Like I don't like mixing Housewives with the Justin Baldoni stuff. Like I hate that.
A little weird.
So we're gonna do our own because I have a lot to say about what's been going on, about so much from that. And you guys love that. So we need to get back in it. So our next episode will definitely do that. But is there anything else, Chantal? Like you have anything planned this week? Oh, we're gonna see each other Saturday.
Yeah, we have a little cousins night, but no, I think that's it. I have a pretty like low key week.
Remind me to bring your dress.
Oh my god, yeah, you guys, I let Roxanne borrow a dress from our fashion pass, and now she has one, and like I need to return it.
Yeah, and I've had it for.
We actually have some time. I'm not gonna return it probably till April, to be honest.
Yeah, and it wasn't even cute. I don't even know why I got it.
That's the worst.
I wore it and you know that feeling when you get it and you're like, this is fine. And then you wear it out and you're like, wait, I don't like this on me at all. And that's exactly how I felt the whole time wearing it. And when you're like,
very picky, like you know what you like and when you know what you don't like. So that's why I was shocked. Like you would never usually wear something that you didn't like.
I know, because at your house, it like looked fine. And then when I tried it on with my makeup and hair done, I was like, this is not cute and this is not flattering. So it was a 0, but yeah, I will bring that back to you. But I think that's all that we have for today. I mean, I don't have anything else to cover. So
yeah, I mean, this was a big one. So
yeah,
I'm sure you guys want me to hear our thoughts on the tea.
Let us know your guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for listening, and we hope you guys have a great week. And share your location with your friends and your family. Don't be like her. It's not cute.
Why do you want my location? I really want to know.
Well, because sometimes like I just call you and I want to know if you're not answering where you're at.
Exactly. Most of the time I'm at home though. So what are you going to show up in my house?
No, because I show up at your house without knowing your location. But like if you're not
your birthday, I'll give you my location.
If you're not answering and I keep blowing you up, which that's happened a couple times, like I want to be like, where is she? Like, why is it like just like yesterday? Why isn't she answering? And then I would know you were just being a slop kebab, like sitting at home on Sunday and watching TV. So
I sure did that all day. Well, actually, I went to church and then I came home and I just sat on the couch all day, took a nap. This daylight saving time is not good.
And then Chantel's now saying that Val doesn't feel good. So I think he got the flu. Oh, we're not allowed to talk about sickness though.
Well, yeah. I mean, this household does not get sick. So if we do get sick, we can talk about it. Your household, no, no, no.
Well, just so you guys know, today the weather in Michigan was so beautiful. I took the kids outside. And then I remembered why I don't take them outside, because they were fighting about every last thing. And I was like, I can't do this.
Like about wanting to play with stuff?
Yeah, the whole thing, the whole shebang.
They'll get used to it because like then they're gonna be outside every day.
I know. I mean, and they love being outside. Love it. But Jack has a runny nose. He's been he's been very
no. No.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm a mom, dude. All right. Am I that person that makes being a mom their personality?
No, you're not like that, really.
I don't think I'm like that at all. Because like I have a friend and she literally makes, actually I have these 2 friends. They make pregnancy their entire personality. Like every single thing is about like them being pregnant. And it's exhausting being on the other end of that. It is. I mean, it's great for them, but it's just exhausting because I am so opposite that when I'm pregnant, I never talk about it. Like I never, to my friends, to like my cousins, never.
But, like that's like your problem though, because like you need to like use things for your advantage sometimes. Like, no, I can't do that. I'm pregnant, or like you have to like use that like as like you're already going through a lot. Like use that as an excuse to sometimes, and like you act like nothing's happening there. So it's like that's your problem.
I know, and my husband
like, oh, I can't get up. Can you give me water? And he's like, I'm pregnant. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was definitely. I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute initially to be that girl who was like, I feel fine. I'm not like, I don't even feel pregnant, which I really don't. But I thought it was cute to talk about that when I do talk about pregnancy, where I'm like, honestly, I feel fine. Like I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, everything's good, and that's it.
You were sick in your first trimester?
No, I was a little nauseous, but I'm like, I can handle it, But like, everyone was like, man, like you don't even seem pregnant. You don't even like, and plus, like
yeah, she really doesn't. She doesn't talk about it.
Yeah, on my like legs or my ass, but never really much my stomach until like very late. So everyone's like, you don't even seem pregnant. You don't even like, you're just what I'm like, yeah, I mean, like I have good pregnancy, thank God. I mean, I just don't feel anything. And I'm like, why
did you ever have a backache over there?
I'm sure I did, but I was just like, that's part of pregnancy. What do you want me to do? But like, and that's the mindset I had. And that's why my husband was like, you're a trooper. You're amazing. Like
you're stupid. I swear she's stupid. Don't ever do what she did. I swear.
Yeah.
even if you can, you ask for help just on purpose. Like, even to give them something. Like, I don't know. You just
Because
do.
by the like third or fourth kid, whenever I'd be like, but I'm pregnant, he's like, babe, like, you know you're fine. And I was like, no, I'm really not though. And he's like, babe. And I'm like, oh my God, why did I do this? Why did I ever do this? This is such a bad idea. So yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm in the wrong here. Stupid. Talk about it. Be about it. Don't be like me.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Bye,
all right.
guys.
Bye.